Yo, what's good?
Yeah,
But here you go. G-L-E-S-E.
be like the man.
Yeah, I think it's,
Yes.
I think it's Eagles, some shit like that. Fucking Eagles.
Seriously, congratulations, Philly. Salute. Saquon Barkley, super happy for you, man.
Right.
Jalen Hurts, super happy for you. The big reason why I really am happy is because, all right, now, I'm not trying to make this a black and white thing,
Right.
all right, but I'm going to mention a good point. There's only been four, quote, African American black quarterbacks that have won Super Bowls, and Jalen Hurts is one of them.
Right.
And he won an MVP.
Right.
And, last time the Eagles won, it was Nick Foles, right? And Nick Foles did his thing. Shout out to Nick Foles, you know what I'm saying, for the team. So, but it was good because everybody kept saying what Jalen Hurts couldn't do. He not as good. He don't throw the ball deep. And let's keep it real. He not Lamar Jackson.
Right.
He not Josh Allen. He not Aaron Rodgers. He not, you know what I mean? But he win games. And I'm glad that he won because it's like, yo, shut up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I start thinking it. Like,
I played Mahomes 2 years ago in the Super Bowl, even though they lost. And he outplayed him in this game. So I'm like super happy for him. Like, he didn't show you resiliency. Resiliency, never give up.
right.
Talk about never give up. Fight.
Mhm.
So shout out to Philly, and I love to see my city happy.
Right.
I'm pretty happy.
I was gonna say a little bit about the game because I was looking up who's gonna win the Super Bowl. They was milking them. He was just milking the Chiefs, saying the Chiefs are gonna win. And Taylor Swift, she was looking hella nervous when James started losing.
He definitely was. She's like a real nerd.
Nah, her lady did not.
She's from this area. And she started getting kind of tough when she came.
Yeah, that's what she gets. A traitor like that. She a traitor. All right. But anyway, let's get into it, man. The destruction.
They got Philly, man.
Let's go back live
They
now
on their
here
drills.
at home as the celebrations continue to unfold. But again, an army of police standing by, letting the celebrations unfold for as long as they deem it safe.
Chopper 6 is over the scene here, and John, you're up in the chopper over this scene right now. It does seem now police have stood back, but now as this gets maybe a little bit more out of control, they're climbing vehicles. Police are taking some action, moving in, trying to get control of this. What are you seeing?
So this is Chestnut Street right here. This seems to be kind of the epicenter. Usually we're used to seeing Broad, but as Annie was showing you, there's those breaks in the action all down Broad Street. So Chestnut is where this is all going on. This looks like a dump truck. They brought in a lot of these dump trucks to just block traffic off. You can see all the people sitting on top of it. Now let's just go to the south, Max. Let's pan down. So you see the officers there in yellow. They're there because as we go down further to the south, you'll see a police vehicle on the road. That right there, they're moving it out of the way. This was surrounded by people. They were climbing on top of it. This whole thing, it almost at one point looked like they were trying to tip it.
They would have killed people.
And then you see the officers came rushing in. They surrounded it. They yanked everybody off. They cleared it out. And everybody kind of scattered from there. Now let's keep going south, and you can kind of see the crush. So now this is Broad Street. Broad Street obviously is kind of the epicenter, but we've been watching people filtering in on Chestnut. As we're going to keep going south, and you'll see more and more people. Now, right here, we're going to stop it right here because you see those light posts. They are on the inside of the perimeter, so police can keep an eye on them. They don't want people climbing these things. So you've noticed they're keeping people in the streets away from the poles. Let's keep going south, and you can see more and more of what we are seeing from up here in Chopper 6. People just in the streets. Now, in some of these areas, they have moved those barricades out of the way. They've knocked them down and gone onto the sidewalks. And you see police here, that's a police motorcycle trying to get through. As we're going further and further south. Well, this is actually, forgive me, this is east. We're going east of Broad. Right here is 13th Street now. This is the intersection of 13th and Chestnut. As you see these officers on the motorcycles kind of going through, keeping an eye on everything. But we really haven't seen
This is the only
much in
time
the way
everybody feels
of
they
total
got
chaos. We have seen that police vehicle surrounded, but the police moved in pretty quick, and they handled that quickly. We've seen a lot of fireworks. We saw people lighting off sparklers and Roman candles there at Broad and Chestnut, which seems to really be the epicenter as we're looking at just so many people. And you see the officers there. See these barricades on the left of your screen. They're trying to keep people off those sidewalks, and just in some areas, they've knocked them down. But you can see police are pretty calm in this area. Everybody's having a good time. So no real indication yet that they're going to shut it down, as the police commissioner said last week that they wouldn't be afraid to shut things down early if anything got too out of control. Now, there's a bus stop on the right there. You see people waving the flag. They're on top of these bus stops. Now, you may remember, I believe it was 2 years ago, there was a crowd of people on top of a bus stop, and it collapsed. A lot of people got hurt, and they're asking people not to climb on things. Anything higher than 6 feet, you could do a lot of serious damage if you fall. And so they're begging people not to do exactly what we're seeing on the screen here at Chestnut, right near Broad. So we'll see if the police end up moving in on this group here. But that's what we're seeing here from Chopper 6, guys.
It's just a crush of people, John. It's really hard to imagine moving around. And again, the people are up on those bus shelters now, exactly what authorities, city officials ask them not to do. So we will see if police move in there to remove them from that scene.
What if I told you?
Yeah, but hey, man.
Hey, just have fun, man. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be.
But don't hurt nobody. And parade this Friday, so everybody have fun. And I've been to one of them before. They're real fun. It's real cold,
Right.
but it's fun. See people enjoy yourself, have fun, have honest fun, and just relax. And shout out to the Eagles, man. They won it again. They destroyed them. Stopped the 3 no 3. Like my man was saying. Yeah, that's it, man. You know, Chiefs got their butt whipped, and now we can
Go Birds! Got the Birds! All right, we out. But before we out, all right.